I'm back. Back like I never left. But I did. So, hi.
Hi.
Hi humans, we're back. So today we're not talking about anything in particular. We were talking about kind of creation.
Like
Adam
the origin.
and Eve. Yeah, the origin of Adam and Eve, and that diverted
Sucks.
and spun into now being into different realms and being able to jump into different realms.
And lucid dreaming and what sleep is to you.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna pick off of that. And I'm sorry guys, how every time we come into this is we're having a previous discussion and then we decide to bring you in.
Hey, listen. Go listen to the podcast. Floor is lava.
Yeah.
The picture, because apparently there's a bunch of the floor is lava.
No, I've only seen one. Some dude.
I've seen a bunch of them. I've seen like 3.
Or
Anyways, not us. Obviously. No, the picture is like the floor, and it's lava, and then there's like a little house shack.
Also, it just says Liv Kanja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Cool. Okay, so the floor is lava. Liv Kanja. There you go.
Yeah, that's how you.
Shouldn't you know this? Hey, I don't like your tone.
So yeah, we were recording. Then we talked a little bit. Then we were like, let's record this part now for my thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So to catch you guys up, if you're too lazy, but please don't be lazy. Just go check it out. It'll take like 48 minutes.
It'll take an hour of your time.
Around it. So we were saying, originally there was Adam. Then God created a helper for him, which was not Eve. It was Lilith.
Yeah.
Then after Lilith, because she didn't submit to him, she was exiled or she was excommunicated.
Told to find her way out.
You may vacate the premises. Then she was like, whatever, I don't need y'all. Then God now created Eve. So when Eve came into the picture, she did submit to him in the way that was
meant to be.
Right. So
wasn't there. Oh no. I only have what the white man said.
She was tempted by the devil and she failed.
They say it was a snake. I say it was a dragon.
Yeah. Right, because he had legs.
Makes sense. And what is a snake with legs?
And then fast forward to them leaving the garden. So, side note, Livy's point was that
Livy.
They ate a shroom or
a psychedelic fruit.
Yeah, and that's why they were tripping real hard. And
oh yeah, that was my theory. That like, because if you listen to the creation story based off Christianity, it sounds like they were in the forest or whatever, and then they ate a psychedelic, and and then like
started seeing and hearing shit.
Shh.
And it was a bad trip.
Facts. And no, it was a good trip. If you've had a bad
trip out there, it was a good trip that turned bad.
Yeah. And that, like, if you've done drugs, don't do drugs if you haven't done them.
Don't do drugs, guys.
They don't agree with everyone, and you don't want to find out if you're one of the people that doesn't agree with.
No, I agree with what you were telling me. Some drugs don't agree with some people.
Yeah. Facts. Because, like, chemical makeup, like, that's just how we are.
Your body
just
literally will reject the drug and it will react so horribly for you. That's why when people say...
drugs are bad. Technically, they're not. It's just how it reacts to you. Or you react to it.
Yeah, because even in doses of medicine, they use drugs.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And then they're like, not for certain people. Or, like, you know, because they've scienced it. And then, like, these other things that they haven't scienced, it's just like... Don't use it because we haven't scienced it. But that's just because they're profiting off of it and like they don't care about us.
They don't.
All I want to say is that can we still get copyrighted if you're dead? I feel like you can.
You can, yeah, you can, especially him.
Okay.
So now we jumped to fast forward to the Tower of Babel.
I just noticed how far to the one side I was. My bad. Still learning how to be a camera, people.
So we fast forward to the Tower of Babel. And how we think or we agree that the three realms that we're speaking of right now, which is hell, earth, and heaven, we're all on the same plane.
Yeah.
Like it's all on earth. Like the same way you can be like, oh, I'm going to go to Jamaica. It's the same way you could be like, oh, I'm going to go to heaven.
Yeah.
But now, because of the Tower of Babel, it was all divided. So now you have heaven, as we depict it now.
Here's my thing. It wasn't the Tower of. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, I was sorry. I was mathing it wrong. When you said because of the Tower of Babel, I was like, no.
No.
But like the whole event is technically called the Tower of Babel.
Yeah. So we have heaven, earth, hell.
I want you to know the top of your head is as far as this camera can see.
Heaven,
Yeah.
earth,
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
So with all that, just to say, when you get into your spiritual journey or your spiritual growth, you can jump from not realm to realm.
I jumped from realm to realm, but
I wouldn't say it was hell or heaven. Is that how you?
I went to hell. I went to a hell. Yeah. And like the spirit realm is a realm.
Yeah,
and
that's another thing what I was
going
to say, because I was like, the three realms that we're talking about currently are those three, but they are other realms.
Yeah.
First of all, disclaimer for me, just for you guys to know,
we're not.
I am not. No. Like, I'm not. What are those people called? Like
conspiracy theorist.
I am actually. Okay. No, I'm not. Those people who like. I don't know much about
You're not starting
this.
a cult. Oh, you're not an expert.
I'm not an expert. Thank you. Yes, I'm not an expert on realms or how many realms there are or blah, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
This is just
what we have.
The information that God has bestowed upon me. Anyway, but I do know, or I do believe. Let me say that I do believe. The more you know about the spirit realm and the more connected you are to the spirit realm, is the more access you gain to know about other realms.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just my belief.
Makes sense.
My 2 cents on that. So when we were talking about that, we were talking about traveling to other realms and how can you travel to other realms.
Yeah.
So Livy was like, for her is when she dreams and she lucid dreams.
Yeah.
Those of you who don't know, lucid dreaming is
dreaming. Yeah, start from dreaming.
A dream is a wish your heart makes. A dream is when you fall asleep in your dream. I don't know how to.
She doesn't dream.
I don't dream.
And that's wild to me. I mathed it today. Like I've psychologically known this information for like a hot second, but I haven't known until like today, and that like flips me out.
But okay, listen. I do dream. But when I do dream...
No, it's not every day.
Yeah, it's not every day. It's not like a daily thing. So, my dreams are weird. One, when I do dream, it means something. Like, it always means
that's
something.
Good.
Also, not all the time, though. Other times, I'll just have the most random dream ever.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just because I haven't learned how to, like, decode them or depict them.
Yeah.
But one thing I know for sure... Okay, not for sure, but I can say this with chest. If I have a dream about you being pregnant, you're gonna be pregnant.
You're falling pregnant, and she will know the orientation of your child.
Yeah, like I'll know the gender. I'll know I don't know. It's just something that I know.
Yeah.
And it's happened with actually more than 4 people.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of 4 people off the top of my dome, and it's happened recently. And I want to call the person that I'll get to that. Anyway, so
we have under a minute.
Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so she thinks when you fall asleep, you dream. Lucid dreaming is now when you're dreaming, you control your dream.
Oh, I was supposed to explain dreaming. Dreaming is when you're unconscious and then your brain gives you images. That's it.
Yeah, lucid dreaming.
Story.
Lucid dreaming is when you're asleep, you're dreaming about, let's say you're dreaming about something boring, and you're like, this is boring. So you know that you're dreaming, so you tune it to whatever you want to dream about. Most of the time,
it's not because it's boring. It's because it's
just
scary.
You want to change
it's a bad dream, and you're trying to be like, why are we having a nightmare? Let's have a dream.
But my point is, you change it from whatever.
What it is to something that you would want it to be.
Yeah. It's hard for me to do that. I think I've lucid dreamt, from what I can remember, I think like twice in my life.
For me, that's what I'm saying. For me, it's easier that like if there's something wrong, like if it's like a nightmare, then it's
change it.
Yeah, because otherwise, why am I interrupting the story? I'm being told a story. You should be grateful that you get a story. So like,
some people don't get stories. Anyway, so I forgot what my point was.
Jumping from realm to realm, lucid dreaming.
Yes.
I remember when it's not mine, yeah.
So when I dream. Oh no! I was now asking her how does she connect with her spirit realm more. For me, I feel like I actively cannot. Like if I purposefully intuitively, whatever. If I do it from my intuition,
yeah,
it won't
intuitively.
happen. But
4, 3, 2, 1.
So, for me, when I try to actively get into the spiritual realm, it doesn't happen. Because how I get into it is, like I said, when I dream like it means something. And that's not to whatever you normal dreamers.
No, technically that is entering the spiritual realm. Because, like, we've said this on my podcast, that, like, our family is just, like, really, like, in tune with spirituality and, like, stuff. So, like, your dreams meaning something, that's, like, how dreams most used to be.
But you see, the thing is, I don't, or I can't control it. Whereas, let's say, for example, from what I know, if someone has a gift in that area, like for a medium, like you, I do believe you're a medium. If you focus your energy and you channel your energy to, let's say, someone like Abby, you can channel her. So for me, I should be able to channel Abby, and then she comes to me in my dream.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Abby is my best friend. She passed away. So it's like, when I'm more... Okay, she was saying I'm all over the place, guys. I'm so sorry. Bear with me.
We've come from mine. My podcast has no structure. We have structure here.
What I was saying is... Okay, recap. Dream world. When you're in your dream world, that's how you connect to... When you're lucid dreaming is how you connect to your spiritual world, right?
No. Again, no. For me,
I'm looking down because that's how I see her.
I'm down. I'm lying down because I'm active selectively.
Anyway.
Yeah. For me, I have to detach from this reality so that I can jump other places. For you, you need to connect to this reality. So that's why I was using lucid dreaming.
I wasn't even there yet.
Oh, okay. That's why I was using lucid dreaming as, like, an example, because it helps me detach.
So that was the recap. For me, that she recapped herself. For me, I need to tune into this world so that I can connect to the spiritual world. And when I try to connect, it doesn't happen. I don't know if it's because I do it from the intent of need. You know how when you're, like, needy with something, it doesn't come through because it's like that vibration is of a low vibration.
That's what they say.
Could be that, or it could be genuinely... I have something in my eye, guys, and it's so itchy. So
sometimes I want to take my eyeball out and rinse it.
You told me that, and I was like...
So I want to do the same with my nose sometime. I wish I was Mrs. Potato Head.
Huh? Oh. So I'll just ignore it. So with that, and another way I've kind of noticed. I won't say the only time, but like 99.9% of the time that I feel, like, you know how you can feel something so deeply that it manifests physically.
Emotions or knowledge?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it is an emotion, but
explain.
It's above an emotion. For me, like, let's say... Okay, the easiest way I can depict this is, let's say, for example, you listen to a song, right? And you're heartbroken.
Okay.
You're not gonna feel the song in the same, like, when you're happy. Like, if you listen to, like, a sad song and you're heartbroken, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, oh, so in it.
I don't listen to music when I'm sad.
At all?
I can listen to sounds.
Huh. Anyway, when I listen to music, spiritual, I was gonna say gospel. When I listen to gospel music, now when I'm in the flow of it, I feel it.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why I stopped. There was a time that I felt, my head said I felt Christian. There was a time I was just, like, in that zone, and there was a song that played, and I think it fucked my shit up, so I'm just like, oh, no more.
Why? Because you were sad?
No, I wasn't, no, I don't listen to music when I'm sad. It was that song, I feel like it's Hillsong, but, like, the ones, like...
Oh, Oceans.
Yes. And I was like, that was a dumb, I shouldn't have sang that. That was dumb.
Yeah, because you were like, you experienced
Yeah, I'm drowning. I can't see your face above the waves. Stop this experiment. I'm done. And he was like, no, you'll get it. And I was like, stop.
Now for me, it's the other way around. I reflect and I feel it, and I'm reminded, or I see, you know, the little camera thing that we used to have, and you into different image.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now I see that, like I literally see that, like I'm feeling something, and I see an image of like the past or whatever it's resonating to.
I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I've been trying to think of, because I was like, they weren't always cameras, but like it's the little image thingies that you could look through.
Yeah, you look through it and you change it and it.
It was like the first VR.
Yeah, like, I don't know how to explain it. If you don't get it from what I'm explaining, you're too young.
You're not gonna get it. Yeah, facts.
Too young.
This is a very old device. So if you're young, you must be one of those people that play with old ass toys.
But they do have it nowadays.
They still do, yeah.
Yeah, they still have them.
I just don't remember what they're called for the
I don't know what they're called either. I'm just gonna say a visionary. Anyway.
Cool.
Not my whatever. So I've had like, I'm gonna say 2 times that my spiritual self, my higher self, I don't know what I want to call her, has tried to connect with me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not ready for this, bro. I am not
facts.
ready.
Yeah, when the shadows were shadowing, I was just like, ha ha, let's stop. This is
because it's not a fun experience.
It's not.
Like when
it's very intense.
When someone explains it, like
I've
had 2 people. Yeah, it sounds really cool. I've had 2 people who explained it to me vividly, things that have happened to them, or something that's happened to like maybe an aunt or a cousin or whoever. Yeah. And when they explain it, I'm always like, how come the aunt or how come this other person doesn't embrace it and walk through this journey?
Terrifying.
It's terrifying.
You know, like in the Bible.
If you're out there and you know, or
if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Like. It's not even something.
No, I was gonna say, like in the Bible, when the angel appears, it's like, don't be afraid.
That's the first thing they all say.
It because it's you,
and
your
like,
gut reaction is to run.
Is it like this or is it like this?
Pretty sure it's this.
We come in peace. Why is mine slanting? Whatever. We come in. Anyway, my point is, first of all, thank God I've never seen like
shadows and shit.
No, like. Angels, because
okay.
The way angels are described in the Bible, it's not the picture that is painted, guys.
No, I feel like they've started painting pictures. I've seen some like CGI type photos of like angels, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Because you know, when we think angel, we think angelic, we think
we think those little white people with wings.
Yeah, no,
that's not it.
Do your research. Angels don't look like.
They have like eyes all over them, or like weird things.
They look very horror movie. Like something you would find off
some of them, even bad horror movies. It's just like, my nigga, what were you trying to do? Like,
yeah. Once again, diverting. What was I saying?
Why don't you embrace the spirit world? It's scary.
Yes. And the 2 times, one happened more recently. It was
so sorry. For those that like also listen to my pod, it's like, why can't you remember what it's for you? I don't know. Because I know I don't have to. For this, okay, there's structure.
When... The more previously, when it did happen, it happened a little less as strong as it did last time. I think it was one of those, let's usher her into it. So I wasn't as freaked out as before. Yeah. The first time that I remember it happening.
That little girl? That little girl?
No. Okay. I wasn't scared that time. Okay, I was scared.
Yeah, I was like, you were scared.
But it's nothing in comparison to the thing I was telling you about the hand grabbing and the weird dude and the snakes and the... You don't remember me telling you this story? Anyway, there's a time that...
Selective amnesia.
I was not selectively... And that's the thing, guys... Try as hard as you may, your destiny is going to be your destiny.
Facts.
Like, if...
Ask Jonah, bro.
if God wants you to walk through that valley...
You're walking.
It doesn't matter if it takes you, personally, 40 years. He has patience.
Facts.
If you're meant to walk through that valley, you're gonna walk through that valley.
Oh, yeah.
If you're meant to soar, girl, boy, you will soar.
You know, that's the thing with free will, eh? It's like, you're gonna do this. But you get to do it on your own terms. No, you don't. That's a lie. It has to be on his terms. But you have to choose for it to be on his. It's all down.
But you see, the thing is, like, free will, first of all, I don't think it's actually free will.
It's weird. Yeah. It's one of those...
We need to come up with another word
facts.
for it. It's not free will.
Also, humanity isn't humanity. We need to just find new terms.
Before we digress, when it comes to, like... Which I believe everyone has their own gift.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own gift. You just maybe have not tuned into... If you're asking yourself, I don't know what my gift is. You haven't tuned into it.
You have to listen.
You have to listen. Like, there's No
That's
other way. Also,
Everyone
another
gets it.
thing, maybe someone close to you could point it out to you.
Yeah.
And
Because that's the thing. Because your reality is your fucking reality.
Yeah.
So somebody else like that's your normal.
Yeah.
And then 6, 5, 4,
Already?
3, 2, 1. But yeah, your reality is your reality. So like, for you, it's gonna be normal. You're like, yeah, but that happens to everybody. It doesn't. So it's gonna take somebody else to be like, yeah.
To call it out.
Yeah.
Like for the longest time, I thought not dreaming was normal.
For the longest time, I thought shadows were like normal enough. I was just like, people just don't talk about them.
No. No. So when let me quickly try to think if I can remember. From what I remember, we were left with 5 gifts. I think we've had this conversation before. Have
5
we
or
had this
10.
conversation
I don't
before?
remember. I'm not a good
You're not the
diary.
reference.
I'm a void.
There's speaking in tongues.
Yep.
Interpreting tongues.
Okay.
There's dreaming.
Yep.
Or
Visions and stuff.
it's called something. That's a raven.
Oracles.
Yeah, whatever. I can't think of the
Visions.
name. Yeah, there's visions. But you see, the thing is with visions,
Premonitions.
it's different. There we go. Premonitions are different from dreams because a premonition you can, or maybe it's the same as dreams. I don't know. Guys, if you know and you're out there, let me know.
Yeah, comments, bro.
Comment section below. Let me know. Is vision like an oracle, or when you can see something, you can like focus in tune and see something? Is that the same as dreaming it? Because I think with visions, you can access it also when you're awake.
Conscious.
Yeah.
I feel like, so it could just be like an advanced stage of dreaming.
Right? I also thought that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you that have like purposeful dreams,
Also, I do believe you can have more than one gift.
Oh yeah.
Because on a low key, high key, I think also power of tongue, which everyone has.
I feel like everyone has it. It's just like the desensitizing. I feel like you can dormantize your own gift.
Yeah. So, going back, speaking in tongues, interpreting the tongues, visions, dreams. We're just gonna separate them just
Sure.
because.
We're
Yeah,
here.
visions, dreams, mediums,
Okay.
which I don't know what that's called.
We're not supposed to dally in the spirit worlds according to Christianity.
Mediums, which is dumb because
It is.
God and
They're spirits.
all of them are in the spirit realm.
Facts.
Medium.
Because of the Tower of Babel.
When I
Listen
think
to the
about it
podcast.
more, actually, medium and vision and dreaming, they all go.
In tandem.
Yeah.
So technically, wouldn't also speaking in tongues, that feels like it would be the language of spirits.
No,
Okay.
because when I think of
The language of the divine.
no, yeah.
Speaking in tongue.
Here's my thing though.
Okay.
I think there's two different.
We have multiple
realms or
languages,
worlds
so
or
why wouldn't they?
whatever. Exactly. Yes. Perfect. That is the most perfect way to explain it. Because I think, when we speak to God, He first of all He understands all our languages.
Surely.
Whatever language you speak, because there are like thousands of languages out there. Whatever language you speak, your
They
God
speak it.
speaks your language. I keep
Logically.
forgetting to look at you guys. when you think about people who speak in tongues, or maybe it's just my experience.
Sure.
When I think of people who speak in tongues, I don't automatically, which is weird, but I don't automatically think
Spirit world?
God or spirit
okay.
world. Yeah, I just think
This person's having a stroke and we're just watching?
church.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think church. I don't think.
That's another reason that I'm not a fan of going to the churches that are close to me. It's just because, like, they're not what I believe in. Like, it's not, like, that's not my spirituality, you know?
Yeah. Because I know speaking in tongues is
A spiritual gift.
it's a spiritual gift, and there's once I think I've done it,
I've done it a few times.
but I don't know what I was saying.
Yeah, because they're two different talents. You don't have the second one. One is everyone gets it, and then the second one, advanced level.
But I'm like, I would like to know what I'm saying.
That'd be grand. But I don't know, like, I can't translate, like, exactly what I'm saying, but I normally know, like, the gist of what I'm asking
the
for,
feeling?
or, like, what I'm saying, yeah. And then there's, like, times that, like, obviously I'm asking for shit, and then there's times that I'm, like, being directed to, like, speak on other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I used to do it.
Bro, this is
So
not the more recent time that I had this, I don't know why in my head was like come to Jesus moment, but when I was having that epiphany or whatever I want
Come
to call
to
it.
Jesus moment.
Yeah. literally, I was lying in bed. It was late at night. I was praying for people that I don't even think about.
Yeah.
I was naming them by name.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just being called to pray for people because they need it.
I don't know why though, and I never even thought to check on them. I should check on them.
Sure. You don't have to. You've checked on them spiritually. That's enough.
And when I tell you, I did. There's been about maybe 3-4 times in my life that I can tell you, I've prayed for something or someone, and I don't know why I'm praying for them, and I've never done a follow-up.
I don't ask questions when it comes to.
I don't ask questions either, but I wonder after, like when I'm in it, I don't ask questions. I do it, but then after I'm like,
no, I let that shit go.
Like there's another time I had a strong feeling to pray, and this was like I think last year, to pray for the males in my life.
Okay.
Which I did, but then now when I think about it, I'm like, but nothing happened.
Then maybe something was gonna happen and you diverted it. You're welcome.
Then now this other time, it was specifically family members.
Yeah.
But it was like
distant people that you don't really
very
talk to.
distant. Like you know that distant cousin that you barely even talk to. Even when you see them, you hardly maybe even ever say hi, but you know them because they're family. It was stuff like that, and I was just like, okay, cool. Anyway, I diverted. So when I think of jumping realms and interacting, it doesn't always have to be a spiritual realm. That's another thing we were talking about. It can be like a different version of your reality.
Yeah.
Or a different
version of reality, point blank period. Maybe not just yours.
yeah. And you can connect with that. Because in this earth, I don't know if you want to call it, because I don't believe it's just earth. Like if you go, you can go to earth, but it's a different earth. Like maybe they have a different...
Thea. It's like that's how I pronounce earth backwards.
They have a different sphere and they have different atmosphere. They have different... Maybe the trees are purple because of this and
blah,
this
blah,
and
blah.
that. Whatever, their science is different.
Their dinosaurs are still around.
There's so many things
Their volcano
that I
didn't
could
explode.
talk about. There's so many... Bro, that's the thing. The butterfly effect. Because it's like... If this happens, so this can happen, so this can happen, this can. But then
a butterfly flapping its wings, causing a tsunami in Japan or some shit.
Yeah, and it branches off to if this variation. It also goes to math.
Yeah.
Which I really do believe the universe is a mathematical There's so many numbers in the universe and in
most theories are based on truth.
Yeah, that's why we have angel numbers in the angelic realm. That's why we have the fruit or the flower of life is a numerical thing. Like so many, so many things in life. Even how a flower sprouts, or not even just a flower.
What's the fruit of life?
It's called the fruit of life. Like the flower of life. Not
you
the
knew?
Fruit of life. Huh?
What is it?
It's the flower of life. It's like
is it?
You know the Fibonacci spiral.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, okay. That's what it's called. Flower of life.
It's the same thing. It's like it depicts the same picture.
So.
I don't know how to explain it to you. But
does it
anyway.
serve as like a function? Does it mean something?
Yes, it's apparently like the meaning or the answer to everything. It all goes
that's
back.
Nice. Okay.
And also there's a
babies know how to do
symbol. There's a symbol for it. It's like geographical. It's like little squares into a squares or...
I was wondering what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Google it, guys. It's a whole... Dive deep into it. These kind of things really fascinate me, and it's
my hand's cramping, so if the camera sometimes just spazzes, it's my hand. my wrist is at a very strange angle.
All that's to say, and to sum it up, the spiritual world is very much real.
They walk among us.
And if you're destined to walk a path of spirituality, which I feel like we all are, because you're a soul having a human experience. You're not a human having a soul experience, if that makes any sense.
You're not a human with a soul. You're a soul with the corpse.
Yeah. So it's like you're bound to have spiritual experiences. And what happens is most of the time, especially the first times when it happens, you rationalize it. Your brain... 100% your brain just...
writes it off.
Yeah. And you tune it into,
the psychotic moment.
Basically.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And it's gonna happen to a point where you cannot. You cannot. No matter, try as you might, you will not be able to rationalize it. Like, personally, when I think of the experiences I've had, there's no other explanation. Like, I've gone crazy, but I'm not going crazy.
I've detached from reality by force.
Like, I know what I saw, I know what I felt, and once I felt, it's not even about seeing.
2, 1.
Are we back?
Yes.
So, guys, I keep going on a rant and saying we're finishing.
You're one of those teachers, huh?
I'm done. That was just a whole rant, basically, because I don't think I even explained anything, nor was I here to explain anything.
Hey, listen. Comment section, activate.
Yeah.
If you have questions or if you have answers, we're here.
So, guys, thank you so much.
Like, share, subscribe, all the things.
Yeah, do the good things.
Interactive
and
video.
Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.